Hey, what's up, everybody? Moss Bresnahan here, chilling on the boardwalk here in outside of Boston, or on Cape Cod, just chilling, visiting family, vacationing. But I want to shoot a super quick video right now to basically talk about how patterns are controlling you, that whether you intentionally or unintentionally realize it, are either making or destroying your life. So, what do I mean by patterns? Well, as beings of energy, we oftentimes run on autopilot. So we'll be doing things, we'll get up, we'll go to work, we'll eat the same thing every day, and it's like unconscious patterns. And these patterns stem from how we think and how we view ourselves. So a big part of this plays into our identity, which you may or may not like, but it may or may not be yours. Like, it can be positive or negative, like even if it's intentional. Like, there's some people who've had everything go right for them in their life, usually due to genetic factors as well as how they were raised kind of goes into it. So they're very sure of themselves and things go well for them, and that's good. And not all the time is that true, because there's some people where not everything does go right for them. So they're running on like negative patterns, because it's just the same thing, and they're like, why is this bad thing happening to me? Why is this constantly going this way or that way? So it's like, in order to break these patterns, you must, number one, become aware of them. Realize you're being run by patterns. Once you recognize this, it's like, okay, so now I know what to do. How do I change it? Well, first things first, be aware of what you're telling yourself, and be aware of how you're phrasing it. Like, you can say, I'm this guy, I'm that guy, but it's like, you can logically say it, but the subconscious mind doesn't really pick up on it. Unless, of course, you're saying, like, why is this always happening? Or why is it always this way? And this can be positive or negative. It's usually negative. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, why is this way? So, like, whenever you feel an energetic, because energy is energy. It's like, there's neither positive nor negative energy. It's just energy. Whatever you're thinking of, you're going to attract. So if you're putting all your energy into this negative thing, it's like, that's what you're going to get. You put an energy ball, like, sorry about that. Woo! I never edit my videos, I'm leaving that in. But anyway, so in order to change the pattern, you must first be aware of it, be aware of how you phrase it. Whenever you feel energy come up, think of it in a positive way, like, oh, I'm so mad I have all this money, or oh, I'm so mad everything's going right for me, because it's like, energetically you're attracting that into yourself. And the more you do it, and the more energy you put into it, and the more consistent you are, then things are going to go better for you, and you're going to be amazed how things go better for you. And I plan on releasing a whole new video series on how to do that, plus how to be your own travel vlogger. So keep in touch with that. And yeah, but it's not always going to be easy, and there's going to be times where you're challenged and you're going to be faced with like negative energy as well. Like, I definitely know I grew up around a lot of negative energy growing up, due to no fault of the person around me, but you know, that's a whole separate story in itself, and I'm not going to get into that. So when you're faced with negative energy, view it as an offering. You're like, okay, there's energy being offered to me, and in order to change that energy, you must alchemize it. Like, let's say somebody's yelling at you, or somebody's angry at you, like at work or whatever. You just look them in the eye and say, thank you. And just take the energy, and like, imagine yourself absorbing the energy and eating the energy. Like, and just alchemize it. Like, imagine you're being fed this energy, but you get to decide how you view it. Like, how are you going to change? What's your interpretation of it? And how are you going to view it in a more positive light? So, I've gone over this in one of my videos, but the best breathing technique, I think, is to breathe in for 10 seconds and imagine all the beauty of the world coming into you. And then you just hold it for 5 seconds, like you've inhaled a nice meal, and then just let go. And it's like, you just feel free, and you just feel like yourself. And that's one energetic containment method, but I'm going to make a whole new meditational video on how to actually practice these meditational techniques, so stay tuned for those. Done.